Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a true KKR fan, only then watch my video till the end and subscribe to my channel, like and share this video so much so that not just Venki Mysore but Shah Rukh Khan gets this video. And if you just support KKR just like that and don't have much interest, then please right now get lost. So welcome back, and I don't know KKR के साथ क्या problem है. What is the problem with KKR? Everything is the problem with KKR. If you want to spend an evening and you want to waste your money and your time, buy a ticket for Eden Gardens, go and watch the match if you're supporting KKR. But if you support the opponent, then you'll have a wonderful time. I just went to watch the match between SRH and KKR performed so pathetically poor that it is poor even by standards of being poor. That is what I always say, that if KKR needs to perform this abysmally poor, then they can pick up any players from the local para tournaments that we have in Kolkata, and they will also give somewhat a similar performance. So coming back to the problems of KKR, firstly, it's the captain. I cannot even state how important it is to have a formidable captain who leads your team not just for one season but for continuously. You look at all the legacy IPL teams such as MI, CSK, RCB. When I say Virat Kohli and IPL, आपके दिमाग में आएगा आरसीबी. व्हेन आई से एमएस धोनी, सीएसके, रोहित शर्मा, एमआई. केकेआर के पास कौन ये लेगेसी प्लेयर है सिवाय गौतम गंभीर के? केकेआर हैज नॉट प्रोड्यूस्ड, हैज नॉट withheld any such domestic Indian star player, which is very important to have. They had players, Shreyas Iyer, Shubman Gill, but what did they end up doing? For KKR also at one point of time had Surya Kumar Yadav, Sanju Samson. So KKR has this problem कि कोई decent captain है नहीं. आप just नेम से के लिए किसी को कैप्टन बनाते हैं. दिनेश कार्तिक को कैप्टन बनाते हैं. He was at the fag end of his career. What good will he do? You made Ajinkya Rehane the captain. He is at the fag end of his career. What good will he do? First, it's very important to have someone who is very commanding, and KKR lacks that from the very beginning. Secondly, आपने ऐसे इंसान को कैप्टन बनाया जिसका कैप्टेंसी रिकॉर्ड इतना ज्यादा पुअर, उसका विन परसेंटेज 50% भी नहीं है. अभिषेक नायर को आपने कोचिंग टीम का हेड बनाया एंड उसका कोचिंग का जो परफॉर्मेंस है दैट इज ऑल्सो अबिसमली पुअर. So your entire backroom staff is also pathetic. DJ Bravo has more loyalties in CSK than he has for KKR. What good is he doing sitting inside? So that's nothing. There is no proper planning or execution, neither auction के time पे nor आपका backroom staff, neither the support staff, the coaching staff, and let around the captain. And secondly, vice captain. KKR vice captain बनाता है. Other teams make vice captain so that उनको groom करके captain बनाया जाए. And KKR को जिसको टीम से पहले निकालना होता है उसको KKR vice captain बनाता है. So I was not very happy when Rinku became vice captain. I hope I am wrong and KKR doesn't remove him like what they did with Shubman Gill when he was vice captain of KKR, or what they did with Nitish Rana, or what they did with Shreyas Iyer, etc. Thirdly, KKR has a very, very poor home record. अरे भाई, in IPL you need to win a majority of your home games. In 2023, out of the 7 home games for KKR won 3, lost 4. 2024 is the season in which KKR played 7 matches, won 4 and lost 3. And in 2025, KKR played 7 matches, won 2 and lost 4 with no result of 1. So in the last 21 matches at the Eden Gardens, KKR has won only 9, lost 11 and no result 1 with a win percentage of 43%. This is not how modern T20 day cricket looks like. What happened to KKR of those years when KKR, the Eden Gardens was fortress to them? अब KKR के पास बिल्कुल नहीं. Yes, Eden का pitch बदला है, but that is the thing ना. Things will change. T20 अब वैसा रहा नहीं. It's high scoring. अगर Eden अभी भी एक slow pitch होता, it would not have been the slow pitch of 120 or 130. So KKR needs to improve themselves. And playing 11, you have the best opening pair in the world in Finn Allen and Tim Seifert. Why don't you open with those 2 players? And Cameron Green को अगर आपको सिर्फ बैटिंग कराना है, then he's useless. You should remove him and play Powell, who can at least give you some overs to bowl. So KKR needs to improve their playing 11. They need to have either a strong bowling or a strong batting lineup. At the moment, KKR has not strong bowling lineup and a strong batting lineup. Batting looks so thin. So KKR needs to have a deep batting lineup, because bowling हमको लगता नहीं है with all the resources they currently have, they can make it a strong one so that at least they can chase down high targets, or if they bat first, they can make huge targets which makes it difficult for the opponent to chase. like Hyderabad also does not have a very great bowling lineup, but whatever they they bowled very well in the last match at Eden, and more importantly, their batting did give them that great start and that great score. In between, they struggled a lot, but still they went and they made 225 plus. So 225 plus at any given day on any ground, irrespective of conditions and everything, is always going to be a very tough target to chase. So there are a lot of things that KKR needs to ponder. Secondly, is KKR needs to just give up on some players. I'm sorry, but Ramandeep Singh has become a baggage. Why don't you give chance to somebody known as Tejasvi, who has played very well in the Delhi Premier League? Give him a chance. Secondly, Muzrabani is bowling not something doing very well. He's bowling very like normal. So if agar utna hi runs de ke kuch wickets lena, then that same thing, even an Umran Malik or someone like Sarthak Ranjan, if you want the left arm angle, even that particular player can provide you. You can also try in Rahul Tripathi. He is there with us. He is such a good batter. So KKR needs to, you are wasting Nareen at the bottom. Nareen at the above, at the top will give you some runs for sure. Or on a very bad day, he will give you no runs, but he won't take much balls. Okay, so KKR needs to do something, and Rehane is the biggest pain in the back because he's only good in the power play, that too only against pacers. Now everybody knows that, so in power play they are giving it to spinners and Rehane sucks badly. So KKR need to think a lot. It's very poor for somebody whose owner is Shah Rukh Khan. If KKR's owner would not have been Shah Rukh Khan, KKR ko itna bhi fan following and itna bhi craze nahi milta jitna abhi hai. KKR should understand KKR have won 3 trophies, but look at their performance. It doesn't seem that they are a 3-time champion winning side. So ultimately it all comes down to the fans. They need to suffer. These management, these players, they don't care at all. They let go good players easily. They bring in a baggage, and KKR does not have any contingency plan. KKR के पास हर ऑक्शन के बाद एक टीम जिसको हमेशा रीबिल्ड करना होता है वो KKR है, चाहे वो सीजन जीते या सीजन हारे. क्या कैन एनीबडी टेल कि ये वही टीम है जो 2 साल पहले IPL जीती थी, IPL 2024? What happened to those players? What happened to that team? How quickly can somebody crumble like this and perform so poorly? So there are a lot of things to think for KKR, and I'm very sorry to tell that KKR won itna buda margin se. Some people were discussing कि KKR should have at least played the 20 overs so that net run rate improve hota, but at this point of time net run rate will not come into question because KKR is not competing for the top 4. KKR is competing for the bottom 2. So let's see what happens. I hope that I'm proven wrong and KKR can pull up this off and improve themselves, but with this sluggish backroom staff, coaching staff, the captaincy and poor Venki Mysore, it only shows that KKR will go down and further down, at least for this season. So I hope you liked this video. If you liked what I said, then please let me know in the comment section. And if you hated what I said, then I can't help any much because you don't love KKR. Till next time, Korbo Lorbo Jeepo. Bye bye.